Good morning, good morning. Welcome. I am Jari with Tire Mom School Digital on a journey towards financial freedom through digital marketing. Welcome. So today, obviously, we will be talking all things digital, but I am also going to show you how to create a background photo that like the one I have behind me so that you can go live without the need of showing your face, because I see a lot of people are do want to start going live and they don't because thank you so much, Mia, good morning, and they don't go live because they are afraid to show up and show their faces. Hola Lisa, buenos dias, good morning. I love how you're like on time. I'm like setting everything up right now so that I have my Canva, so once we're all good to go, I'm gonna obviously get started. How's it going? But I need you to be my hype girl today because, and I hope you're ready. It might be beneficial. I don't know if you're working or not, but if you have like your, what do you call it? If you have your laptop or whatever you work on, if you have it on the side, right, so that maybe you can do it with me. Shayla, good morning. It's freezing. Listen girl, it is 6. It is 6 over here. I just looked at my watch. It is 6, and this morning when I took Ivy outside, it was 4 degrees. Like, I'm like, you're on your own. I ran back inside the house. Awesome. So I'm just going to wait till 8, since I told all the ladies that I was going to do it for 8, for everyone to join to kind of like, give a chance to go over it. I know she has a sweater, and surprisingly, Odalisa, she loves being outside in the snow. Like, I have to threaten her ass to get back in the house. Cassie, good morning. Sandy, good morning. I have to threaten her ass to get back in the house because it's so cold and she just wants to be out there eating freaking snow. So I'm like, I'll start like calling her that and be like, Jose. And that's the only way I get her to like come back inside the house. It's crazy. So, but yeah, has more clothes than me. Listen, okay, no judgment, but she does have a dresser, and that dresser has like 6 drawers and they're all full. Like, one of them has bows that she doesn't wear. Chris, good morning. Danny, good morning. Yes, she has like her sweater vest for now for the winter. She has sweaters by holiday, so she has like a Christmas one, a Thanksgiving one, multiple Christmas ones. What can I say? She is my daughter, so she needs to look very cutesy, very demure. I can't. She's just looking at me right now like, Mom, what are you talking about? But yes. But like I said, I am going to be teaching you guys how to do a background, make content around her closet. It's just that not her closet, but her dresser that is in my storage room downstairs. And it's like where I store everything, where I organize everything, like luggages and all of that. And her dresser is just like entering. I do want to like make something very cute for her because her crate is also downstairs, with the girls. But I should, maybe I should do a day in the life of Ivy, how she gets ready for the day. Sometimes I take her sweaters off at night when I do dress her, because when she wakes up, I don't know what she does. She doesn't like having clothes on. She doesn't. In the summer, Jose does not allow me to put anything on her. But in the winter, I do, because I'm cold. I'm like, she's cold, so I'll put sweaters on her and Jose would take them off. But what I've been doing is, because I put the sweaters on, right? And I tell her, and I'm like, you better not take it off. And then in the morning, she has like no sweater on. I don't know what she does, but she takes them off. Like, so, you know what? Yes, I could do that. I could be like, do you want to wear this one or this one? Oh my God, you just gave me an idea. I am going to record that one. Thank you. I love it. So yes, everyone, if you're new here, hello, I am Jody with Tired Moms Go Digital, right? So today I'm gonna be teaching how to create backgrounds just like the one I have in my screen to kind of like show you that there's no excuse for you to go live. You can absolutely do it faceless or you can do it face forward, whatever feels comfortable for you. I know a lot of people don't feel comfortable on camera, and that's why I kind of like want to come out here and show. I'm just waiting for 8 to get started because I know a lot of ladies requested this. So let me just go ahead and share so that they can join and see that I am on, and hopefully we get them to join. 1 second. Let's see here. Taurus. In the meantime, does anybody have anything they want to ask? Please ask away. Okay. Let's get it. How is everyone doing other than freezing? Because I know everyone is freezing. I know I am. I know. Listen. Tisha, good morning. Roxanne, good morning. Priscilla, good morning, ladies. How's it going? How's everyone doing? Davida, good morning. I have a question for you, Tisha. I have a question for you. Good morning. Good morning, love. I want to know because I said that, I really want to do like my first live I want to do my first live on YouTube this week, right? And it's like today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, so I only have a couple of more days left to make that happen. Making money moves. Good morning. So I was just curious, have you ever, since I know that you are over there, have you ever seen a faceless live? Because I'm curious. Trixie, good morning. I'm curious if that's something I can do to kind of like beat the fear and stop kind of like putting those, paralyzing thoughts in my head and just do it. I'm just curious. If you have ever witnessed a faceless live on YouTube. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm going to be showing how to do backgrounds if you're able to stick around a little bit and kind of, learn how to do them so that when you start going live, you can do them faceless if you're shy, because I know you're a faceless account for now. So we're going to do this. Let's chat for a little bit. Make sure you ladies are tapping that screen, right? Let's talk about the weather. I wish I could. You just need to stop. Listen, are you telling me that you wouldn't even entertain the going live without like faceless? Is that what you're telling me, Trixie? Like, is that what you are really telling me right now? There's no way. Like, I'm going to show you how to like create a background so that you can go live. There's no need to be afraid. Your face is not going to be out there. You can like have notes, take notes down and just like, read off your notes. I'm just saying okay. No, got it. No worries at all. But I am going to be showing like 3 examples. So, but thank you. Definitely. Thank you for jumping on. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about in the meantime? Chris, I did see your message. Thank you so much for sending that. I need to get to that. Like I said, this week for sure. This week. Hopefully my weekend doesn't look so busy so that I can drive up to Sam's Club and do that and get that card. So I appreciate all the knowledge that you taught us the other day. Gosh, I can't even talk today. Even better. So I'm gonna do that, and then Gina, good morning. And then when I'm gonna apply, go in person. I'm assuming, right? Even better. Tina, good morning. Even better. Liz, good morning. Remember, guys, 2025 is the year for good vibes, big goals, gratitude. We're going to stay focused, success. I just sent you a link in the message to person. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, what we buying online. So, Chris was talking about LLCs the other day. We're gonna do it collectively. Say that again, Tina. Absolutely, we are. So she kind of like gave me. I've been telling her that I want to get a credit card. For my business, so that, thank you so much for the follow. I want to get a credit card for my business, right? So that any expense or anything, that I can, purchase for my business, let it be if I want to invest in another course, let it be if I want to remodel my office, let it be if I want to get like content creating tools. Like, I just want to use everything on my business account so that when I do my taxes and it's time to write off everything, I just go into one place. Right now, when I go do my taxes, it's going to be so messy because I've been using my personal credit card, right? Because that's the only thing I have. I don't have a business credit card. So thank God to Chris that joined my live and gave me the knowledge that, I can go to a Sam's Club, get a membership there, and they give you and I can apply for a business credit card under my business. So Chris, let me shout you out because this is something that I had no idea, guys. This is something, and she was out here teaching all of us. So obviously, right, I have an LLC. So for me, this is amazing. It's just gonna make things easier, and I don't want to waste any more time. We are already in January. I've already purchased a couple of things. There's more stuff that I wanna, buy to elevate my content creation game, and I'm gonna put all of that on hold so that I can apply for this card and then, just buy everything. And like I said, it's just gonna simplify things for me for next year, for when I do my taxes. Everything is just really gonna be in one spot, instead of me scrambling looking for receipts, or I'm just gonna go to one main thing, right? And I'm gonna change everything, like my bills, that like the internet, because you guys know we work from home, so that is something we can most certainly write off. I'm gonna my bill is gonna be paid through that card, everything. So once again, Chris, thank you. And you know what? Like, whenever you want to come out here and do a live and continue, teaching us, because I love it. I can just sit here, mind my business, and take notes like I was the other day. Please, then you have to please just, again, maybe one day we're just going to do a live when we focus on LLCs, how to get a business, like how you were telling me, like the credit unions and all of that. I think that would be amazing to kind of like educate people that have maybe no idea. Okay. So that's what we're doing online. That's what we're doing online. I'm going to get a Sam's membership so that then I can, apply. Any other questions in the meantime? Any other questions? Please ask away. Awesome, right? Did you know that I know your husband, Odalisa, has his business? Like, yeah, now that'd be great. Just we can actually schedule and I can arrange the topic. Perfect. So let me take note of that. So like that, I can reach out to you to see maybe that could be a topic for next week. Let me just write it down here. And then you can prep and we can figure out what day would be best for you. Let me just write it down here. Live with Chris. Texas. Period. I wrote that down. Awesome. Joe, good morning. Yes, he does. He got credit cards from Navy Federal, and that's another credit card. And like I said, Chris knows her stuff. That was one of the spots that she told me that I can also apply through, because they are the best, right? Navy Federal, like any credit union, pretty much would be ideal. So yes. So let me just turn my camera off and start, 1 second. My computer just turned off. Let me just put it to charge so that I can get this started. Please hold. You guys can continue, you know, asking questions if you have anything. I'm just trying to set up over here. Yes. And there is, you know, there's no Navy Federal close to me, but there is a credit union, I forgot the name of it. He was in the Navy, so he used them for I love that. Okay. So yes. Oh, yes. Okay. He gets special perks. I love that. I actually love that. Okay, so let me see here. Roundabouts. Yep. Damn right. Okay. Okay. Let me turn. Thank you. Thank you for my heart puffs. Thank you. Let me see. Settings. Turn this. Flip my camera. Okay, so let me just put this up here. 1 second. I might have to take, I'm gonna have to, please hold. Let me just take the case off the phone so I can prop it better. 1 second. I'm trying to take it off where I don't hang up the live. I think I got it. Baby girls. Look at Ivy's sweater. Okay. So here we are. I have a mess over here, guys. Don't mind the mess, but we have everything that we need right here. Okay. Let me just make it a little bit smaller so you guys know what elements and stuff I am using. Keep everything. You guys can see that okay, right? Okay. And like I said, I'm going to be doing 3 tutorials. So I'm going to do just a basic one. And then I'm going to do one using like the one that creates, using the, oh my God, the Magic Studio features, okay? And then using one template. What's the size? Yes. So the size is 1080 by 90. Let me just 1 second. I think it's here. I'll be able to tell you. Okay, right here. So it's 1080 by 1920. So write that down. Lorraine, buenos dias. And also, the way that I do this, I went ahead and I went into right here. Hold on. I wrote, custom size, right? And if you do 1080, I'm going to show you right now, 1080 by 1920 right here, you're going to see Instagram story. That's the one that I normally do. But if you want to just for it to create a blank one for you, you can. I just search it as Instagram story and I just click on the plain one because it's going to give you a bunch of templates that are already done. I like to use a plain one, okay, so that I can create mine from scratch, okay? So this is again 1080 buenos dias by 1920. Make sure you guys are tapping that screen too, okay? Baby, good morning. How's it going? Okay, so I'm just gonna do, hey girl, I'm just gonna do a super basic one. Classy, thank you so much for the follow. So you know yesterday how I had that double-sided where I'm just creating like the background. I'm just showing them how to create backgrounds to do like faceless lives with a background. That's what we're doing. Okay. So I'm going to do like this pink right here, this solid pink, but then I'm going to go into the colors and I'm going to do gradient, right? And right here is already going to give you, it's just going to throw another color in there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this purple. I'm going to change it to a pink, right? I'm going to change it to pink, and then I'm going to move it around, right? If I want like a lighter, and this one is exactly the one that I had yesterday. See how it's like darker pink on this side and lighter pink. And let's just say maybe you don't want pink. Maybe you want white, right? We could do that as well. Okay, so it's like, it's whatever you want. And maybe you don't want this format of gradient. It's 1080 times 1920. That's the size. Okay. And then let's say maybe you want the pink at the top, so that, because you know, guys, that this part right here is where the comments, if you're getting any engagement and yes, that's the size. Thank you so much. Thank you for dropping the sizes in the comment. So this part right here, I don't like to do too much down here, because when people are commenting, if I have too much going on down here, then people are not going to be able, I'm not going to be able to see the comments, or they're not going to be that much visible, if that makes sense. So I try to leave, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay. So maybe I want the pink at the left side instead, or maybe I just want the pink in the middle. Whatever it is, you can just play around with it. This is the one that I normally go with. Okay, but for the sake of this live, I don't know why I'm vibing with this one. So I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? So now I'm going to exit out of that. And now I want to keep it very simple. And I am going to do, you guys know I love doing quotes sometimes when I do Faceless, like the one I had. So now I'm going to go to text, and I am going to do like a heading, okay? So I am just going to write, she believe she believe she could. Oops, can't even spell. She believes she could, so she did. I don't know. I know the quote goes something like that. She believed she could, so she did. Something like, so she did. I think that's the quote. I think. Okay. And then I'm gonna do, like, when I quote, obviously I like to add the author or whatever. So that's something we need to give credit, okay? And I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna now go ahead and do my font that I always use, period, right, Lorraine, period, right? So, and now I'm going to make this smaller, obviously, but I want it to still be very visible. So this is exactly what it's going to look like. 1 second. I don't like the way that looks, so let me just, she believed she could, so she did. That looks, so she did. That's perfect, okay? So now I'm going to this is, you know how you want to keep everything inside this box, so that in case you want to like use this background for your stories or for your actual account, you want to keep it within this box, so that, because one of my biggest pet peeve is when I see a post with the wordings like coming out, okay? Well, I'm showing you how to do that, okay? When you are editing inside Canva, you need to make sure you keep, I don't want none of this. I want you to keep it inside this box, okay? What I am going to do, right? So I'm going to keep it like right here. Because if I cover all of this, when I go live and I use this background, you're going to see my name right here. You guys can see that. Okay. You guys are going to see my name here. You're going to see like the daily rank. You're going to see like my goals on this side. And then you're going to see like all the people that are on my live somewhere around here. So when I create my background, I purposely leave like this kind of like space. And I don't know, honestly, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I have no idea what that space is, like the inches, whatever. But I just need you to kind of like play around with it and keep like space like this. Go ahead and screenshot this so like that you approximately know what kind of space to leave, so that when you go live, the words are not being covered by everything that is up in your profile, if that makes sense. Okay. So now I did my quote, whatever is up there. This is nice. I like it. Very cute. And like I said, I want to keep it very plain today. So now I also want like a boarding at the top. So now I'm going to go back to elements, and then I'm going to do sparkle, right? And then I'm going to put sparkle border. And then I'm going to get like all these borders, right? All these borders that I can use. Something very extra, very dramatic like me. Oh, this is very cutesy. So let me just use this one very quickly. Okay. Because I only like the borders like all the way at the top. No, don't like it. Guys, I really take my time when I do this. If something doesn't click, I'm not going to use it. Okay, let's see this one. I would like a water, kind of like a waterfall effect. This is giving me waterfall effects. No, I don't like it either. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. But I'm sure you guys are learning. Let's see. This one, I like using this one a lot. So I'm just going to use this one, okay? So what I do is I just, amplify it, make it big, and then I just bring it all the way at the top. Because remember, this is a border, and it is going to be behind our profile, our name, and that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. It's just that I don't want it to be plain, because you guys know I'm not plain. I'm very extra, right? So now it's giving me a little bit, okay, not too simple. And then I want to add like something at the bottom here. Haley, good morning. So let me just add these stars. Very cute. Right. And then when I go live, if I use this, right, it's not going to cover, like the comments are going to go here, but at all the way at the right, it's good. So if I wanted to add something that it's not too overwhelming, it's gonna, a live training. Yes, girl. Right. So I'll just add these stars. And if you guys want to move it, all you have to do is just like, move it around. Maybe I want the smaller ones at the top. So I'm just going to do the 360, continue moving it, and kind of like leave it where half of the big star is kind of like showing, right? Like this. So something like this, right? Something like that. Or maybe you want to, stick it out a little bit more so that they show whatever. Okay. And because I don't want to add anything else, I'm just going to push this down more. So this could be like the focus, and I can actually bring this down also more. Okay. So look, this background, as you can see, very simple, very demure, very pinksy, very mindful. And I can just go live, and, you need to save this. And then, in the settings, you want to pick the green screen that has the like the square in the middle with the arrow pointing down. Okay, that's what you want to select. So like that, when you go live, you can go ahead, and it's gonna bring you to your camera roll, so that you can, Anais, buenos dias, you can add the background. Okay, so that's number one. And now I'm gonna show you guys how to use this is for pro members. I feel like we all have pro, because we all use what do you call it? We all use, Johnny, good morning. Good morning, Anais. We all use Canva very religiously. So this is when I create like the pink background that you guys say, oh my God, that's so cute. This is where I come. So you need to kind of like describe what you wanted to create, and then continue playing around with it. So I got the template with the sizing that I gave you guys, 1080 by 1920. And then I went into Magic Media, and then it's gonna create the image for me. So I'm gonna say I want a Latin, and I'm saying Latin because I'm Spanish, right? A Latin boss lady in pink, dressed in pink, Dress, one second, dress. I can't really see my keyboard, so bear with me. Dressed in pink. Well, it's dressed in pink with jewelry, because you guys know I like my jewelry. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna say. So inspire me, right? So okay, I can't spell. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and click on generate Latin heat. You know what I mean? So now, like I said, guys, you are supposed to play around with it. You kind of type it what you want it to create for you. Okay, so let's just see what it's gonna create for me, and let's just see what it. Sometimes, you know, I don't like it, so I keep playing around with the words. Ooh, okay. We can work with this. Okay, so I really like this one because her skin tone is very similar to mine. You know, her hair is back just like mine, and it's black. So I want it to resemble me as much as possible. I really like this one as well. So what I'm gonna do is, because I want more that look just like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on this right here, and I'm gonna say generate more like this. And I'm gonna let the magic happens. Guys, right? Tap that screen, because I'm legit not gatekeeping over here. I'm showing you guys. I'm showing you, okay? So, okay. Don't like any of these. I don't know. They look like a robot. I'm sorry. They all look like a robot, okay? They all look like a robot. So I'm just gonna say, to the same picture that I really liked, I'm gonna say generate more like this, because I didn't like that. Okay. One result may not meet our policies. Okay, I've never seen that, but whatever. I like this one. I really like this one. So now I'm going to go, it's just the hair. This is giving me like back in the days kind of hair, but I still like it, right? Yes. Tell Odalisa, right? So I'm just going to say generate. And I really like this one too, but I don't know. There's something about her face that doesn't look real. And then her fingers don't look okay. So I'm just going to say generate more like this. Guys, like I take a really long time because I want the image to be to perfection. Okay, so I want the image to be like, wow. And no, I don't like any of this. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to use this one. I'm going to use this one, and then I'm going to click on this, and I am going to say set as a background, right? So what I'm going to do, because again, I don't want the live to kind of like, you know, with the images, I'm just going to open it bigger and kind of like move it to the side. So I could do like a half. You know what I mean? Like a half. So only like half of her shows up. So something like this. And if you want more, you can just expand it more and move it like that. So something like this. Okay. So like that, when the comments come in, it's going to be easy for me to read and easy for you guys to read as well. Okay. And I would even cover her face a little bit more. 1 second. So I'm just going to make this bigger. So just only like half of her face shows like this. I could do something like this, right? And do the live. And if I wanted to add like wordings here, this is what I would do. I'm just going to add text. Right? Really, really cutesy. And first, you know, because you guys want the text to kind of like not be shaded, not you want to be able to read what I'm gonna write. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is the trick to kind of like for the text to be readable. Emma, thank you so much for the follow. So now I am going to go to elements, right? And I am going to select a square, right? And then I am just going to cover the entire screen like I am doing here. Okay. And I am going to pick any of my branding colors. These are all my branding colors. Blue is not. I don't know why that's there. I'm just creating a background for Faceless to be able to do faceless videos. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Right? So let's just say, okay, so let's just try white. And then what you want to do, you want to change the transparency. I normally use like either 40 or depending on the color that I use, because I want the image to look really good, but I also want the wording to stand out. I don't like how the white looks. So depending on the background that I create, right? Whenever I use Magic Studios, thank you so much for the follow. What I like to do is play around with my branding colors, right? So now I don't like how the white looks. So now I'm going to try pink. Too overwhelming, right? So it's like pink on pink. I don't like it. So okay, so that's what you will see when exactly that's what. So let's just say you don't want to do a live face forward. So this is what I do. I create backgrounds and then I'll just go live, and this is what will show on the live instead of my face. Okay. So now I'm gonna try with black always kind of like makes the image look really hot. Okay, so I really like the look of this. Okay, so now let me just play around with a transparency. Okay, so see, so maybe that's too much. So now I think I'm gonna stick with 30, maybe like 38. I think is perfect, right? Because the reason why we are adding this element on top of the picture is that when the wordings that we add can reflect, can show up nicely, if that makes sense. Steph, good morning. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add my text, and then I'm gonna add a heading, and I am gonna say, right, let's talk digital marketing. And you can see already that you can clearly read those words, right? Digital, I don't know what I was typing. Oops, digital marketing. No, I don't want it capital letters. Marketing. Okay, there it is. Okay, so now I need to push this to the middle, because all I'm gonna do is write this and keep the background. I said always learning something new. Thank you so much. That's what I want. Yes, I did. For you guys, love this. I've never used the black. See, it's just like, it just makes the background picture stand out more. Oh, thank you so much. And it's actually fading away. Thank you. Okay, so now you already know I need to go select my because you guys know I am very heavy on staying on brand. So now I'm gonna go select my font. Right, I'm gonna make this smaller because I want digital marketing to kind of like stay in one kind of like line. This is perfect. This is perfect to me. Okay. And now I want it to kind of like stand out a little bit more. You doing the Lord's work. Thank you so much. Thank you. Amen. Right? This is perfect, but I want the words to stand out a little bit more. So this is the trick that I do, right? So now I am going to go to effects. Right? And I have the wording, the letter selected, and I'm going to go to effects, and I am just going to click one of these. And the one I always go to is like this one, the outline. Okay. So now that it's outlined, I'm going to play around with the colors, because I want you guys to see the difference, but I'm just going to keep it on this screen for you guys to see. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I do pink. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I am just going to, I want to zoom in for you guys to see how good this looks, right? No, maybe that's too much. Let me just make this bigger. 1 second. Okay. You see how nice that looks, because it kind of like blends in. It kind of like stands out with the blazer that she has on. This is perfect, right? And if you don't like it, you can continue playing around with it, right? And like I said, right, I'm literally just playing around with the colors on the side. So let's see how purple looks. Purple really doesn't match, right? It doesn't match the branding. So I'm going to do another shade of pink. Gorgeous. You see where I'm going with this? It looks very cutesy, very demure, right? So let's play around. Let's do red. Obviously, red doesn't match, but it's just for you guys to kind of like see what I mean. Let's do black. I don't like it. Black looks like there's no actual border. Let's try yellow. Oh, that's a little too much, right? Orange. You guys get the gist of it. So I'm just gonna keep it as the pink because it looks perfect. This is the light pink, and then this is like a less toner kind of pink, and then this is my branding color pink. So this pink and then this bright pink I absolutely love. And I'm just actually gonna save this because I'm gonna be using this on my on one of my lives, okay? And it's exactly in the middle. I'm gonna keep it right in the middle, right? So that when you guys join, you are guys already know what I'm gonna be talking about in my live. And I might even make it just a tad bit smaller so that the wording, I wanna make sure, remember what I say, you need to stay within the borders. And I just feel like it's right, it's almost kind of like squeezing in. So I'm just gonna make it just a tad bit smaller. That's perfect. That is, you see, it's perfect to me. And keep it right in the middle. And her hair kind of makes the words kind of like stand out a little bit more. Yes, Cassie, tell them we're going to 20K strong today. And like I said, I'm going to keep it in the middle. When people join the live and if they add their comments, I'm going to be able to see them right here. And remember, we don't want to cover any of this up here because that's where oops, 1 second. Let me just click on this. Okay, I'm so sorry. My profile, I don't know why it keeps, let me just get closer. My profile is going to be right here. My name is going to be right here. That league, whatever ranking is going to be like down here. All the people that join are going to be like over here, and then my goals is going to be around here. So that's why I like to kind of like keep all of this blank, but I don't care if it covers her face. I really don't care because that's not me. So that's fine. How do you do a small headers? So you just want to kind of like play around with so you add like the headings, you change it to your font, and you just make it smaller like I was doing here. Okay. So that's the one that I use, right? This is how I create using Magic Studios. Now I'm going to go create a plain one where I'm going to use one of my pictures, right? And remove the background and all of that, okay? So let's go to tutorial number 3, okay? For this one, I want to use a template. Right? So this is what I did. It's blank. So I went and I clicked on design, right? I clicked on design and then I put, I selected templates, not styles. You want to select templates. And I literally typed pink. So I'm going to scroll through everything and see what kind of like calls my attention. And obviously, because you guys know I love pink and I am very extra, this one right here caught my attention. But there's days that I am literally scrolling because I want like the perfect background. Okay. If you're like me, that's going to happen. And then you want to use them all at the same time. But I really like this one because I can use some of these elements. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select this one. And it already, and then what I also like is that it gives you other similar backgrounds that in case you don't want that one anymore, you can select different ones and in different colors. But I really like this one. So I'm just gonna start getting rid of some of these things, or I can push them to the top, whatever. See, so these are all elements being used. So let me just leave that how it was. So I'm just going to go ahead and undo. Oops. Select it again, right? I'm just going to select it again. And then what I am going to do is I am going to delete these words. And maybe I'm just going to keep this at the top for the title. Okay. And maybe I can prop my picture and do my picture around here. Maybe make this a little bit bigger because I want to cover that white part. Okay, that's perfect. So now I am going to go ahead and, find my picture. And I'm just going to layer this Where's the... Okay, I don't know why the layering is not coming up. How much time a week do you spend on graphics and editing? I normally, I like to use, sometimes what I've been doing, Haley, I just been creating like one background, and that's the background that I kind of like. If I decide I'm going to do a faceless, I'll just use that background for the entire week. Or sometimes I'll create one background and I'll just use different quotes, and then every day I'll use a different one. So I'll save them all to my camera roll. But I don't take that long because I'm already used to doing them. So it's like easy. I already know. I go in, Tanya, good morning, with a plan, what I want to create, the quotes that I have, ready. So maybe 30 minutes or an hour, depending on how many I create or I want. If I just want to use the same exact one for the entire week, that's going to take me like 5 minutes, if that makes sense. Okay. So now I want to add my picture. The background that I do with my pictures. So now I'm going to go to uploads, right? And literally I can go into my camera. Okay, then definitely makes sense, right? So it's like the more you do it, Alana, good morning. Lexi, good morning. The easier is going to get, okay? So I have a bunch of pictures here. And obviously, because I am a very matchy kind of girl, these are all pictures that I have uploaded from my camera roll. Good morning, Amarilis. Because you guys know I use these. I use all these pictures for my stories. If you guys see my stories, you guys see that I use my pictures, right? With a background and then like the text on the story, right? So this is why I have like so many pictures of me. So obviously I want something pink to kind of like make the background stand out. This would be too much pink, and it's not the same color pink. So I'm just gonna go with this one right here. So you take this pictures in your house. No, these pictures are all in my house, right? So you see how I have like the gray background here, right? Let me show you. That's literally my closet. Literally my closet. And because I am going to be removing the background of the picture, it doesn't matter where you take the picture. And this picture right here was taken in my living room. Okay. Let's see. 1 second. Yes, I love the vibe of this. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I mean? And like I said, guys, thank you so much. Guys, this is what I do. This is what I do, right? If one day I feel pretty, and I know this sounds very like conceited, I swear I'm not conceited. It's just that I am very mindful of my time, right? If one day I happen to like, my hair looks nice, I look well put together, what I do is I dress up nice and I grab my tripod. Guys, I'm gonna give you this is what I do, right? I want to give you an example. I fix my curtain. This is my tripod. I grab my tripod, I put it right there, I put the camera there, and then I put it on record. And I do about I want to say between 10 to 15 poses. 10 between sorry guys. I do between 10 to 15 poses, okay? So I am there recording myself, and I kind of like hold the pose for a couple of seconds, right? And then guys, literally, like, this is a game changer. I'll hold the pose for a couple of seconds, and then I move on to the next pose. Then I grab my iPad, then I grab my phone, I grab props, and then I go back to the video and I start screenshotting all the poses. And that's exactly what I do. And change the top. Yeah, sometimes I don't even change the shirt, right? Because I kind of like switch it around. But yes, and that's exactly what I do. That's how I get all these images. People look at me like, girl, like, how do you do all these pictures? And I'm like, I literally just record myself posing. That's all I do, right? Try Lens Buddy. It's free. Oh, let me screenshot that. Okay. Okay, let me see here. It takes, let's see. It takes a lot of pictures for us. Awesome. Thank you so much. Jolie, good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I really like this picture. It matches, right? It matches. So now I'm gonna go ahead and click on the picture, and I'm gonna go to up here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that right there. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Yes, Steph, thank you for the tip. And I'm just gonna add select on background remover. So it's gonna go ahead and remove this. See, oh my God, that looks gorgeous. That looks gorgeous. It takes a lot of space in your phone though. It does, honestly, but not as much as, and I'm sorry, but I do pay for storage, guys. I do pay for storage. I do pay for storage. I'm gonna say, is that pro? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't know why, but I love using all the pro features in Canva. You know what I mean? The app lens buddy, right? Yes, yes. Same, right? I pay for storage, so yes, you are gonna catch my phone. You know what you guys can do too? I also to kind of keep things organized, I have a Google Drive where I store videos that I for content creation, like you know how I batch create my content, so you guys can do that as well. You can get a free Google storage account and then just start storing there. I have a still photos folder where I load all my pictures. So if I feel like my phone is just, it has so much pictures, I'll just load them there and then just delete them from my phone, and they're always going to be there in my Google account. Okay, so you guys can do that. Okay, so remember again how I said about, you know, no, I don't want it to go in there, so let me just undo that. Okay, so it was just getting ready to kind of like put it inside the box. I don't want it to do that. So I'm just going to make my image a little bit bigger, just a tad bit bigger. Okay. To kind of like fit in the middle. And I am going to, I joined late. Can you video this live? Me too. What do you mean, can I video this live? Oh, you want me to share? I can absolutely share in my stories so that you can go see it. No. I don't want that. I don't want that. Let me see here. Make this a little bit bigger because I want it to be like right in the middle. Okay. So right there, right? This is perfect. And I hate when it does that. I don't want it to go in there. So remember what I said, this part right here, I love this, right? It's very, very, very cute. Can you repost this and put it on YouTube? Yes, I can actually, but it's just gonna be in pieces. It's gonna be in pieces because I know TikTok does clips unless there's a way that I can like save the entire live, and then I can most certainly add it to my, if you download the live, I don't think so. Okay, so I can definitely look into that and I'll add it to my YouTube channel, which by the way, guys, I linked my YouTube channel into my TikTok account. Okay, I think you can download it. Yes, you can save the whole live. Perfect. So I am definitely going to add it to my YouTube channel. Okay, is on top, is on top, the highlights. Perfect. Okay, so now I want the comments. I feel like this is a little too much right down here. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to go back to elements, right? Let me show you guys. I'm gonna go to elements and I am just going to select a square and I'm just gonna drag it down here, right? Because I want it to not be too overwhelming for the comments, right? And this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. And I think probably black is going to be the color is on top. Okay. Make sure you guys are tapping that screen. So let's play around with the colors. So it's already giving me options because of the background. It gives you like all the colors that this background has included. So I just went ahead and selected this background and I just feel like it's gonna cover the sparkle. So let's just see. And it doesn't. It actually doesn't. So I actually like that because I want to leave the sparkles. It's just that I don't want it to be too overwhelming for the comments, right? So okay, so let's select maybe this pink right here. Look. Let me try black. No. Let me try white. I can actually do white because my shirt is white, and maybe just like the transparency, maybe tone it down a little bit and right there. I think that's good. No, I don't like it. You already know that I'm like so OCD. So I'm going to go back to colors up here, and I'm just going to go with the original right here. Okay, so there it is. To me, that's perfect. Okay, so remember how we're gonna keep like this over here empty. So then I'm just gonna change this, and I'm gonna write Rose, good morning. Let's talk digital marketing. And I'll fix all of that right now. Just give me a second. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and change this. I obviously have to bring it down, right? And I want the digital marketing to be together. I need to add my font. So go search it here. Hello from Los Angeles. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you guys have better weather than over here. Oh, that's too small. 1 second. .64 is perfect. And just like that. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually drag my picture down a little bit. This is going to drive me insane, like literally. Let me just, okay. That's all I had to do all along was freaking delete that damn square. Sorry. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do now. Perfect. Make this bigger. Because I want to drag the wordings down a little bit more because this is not giving me the amount of space that I want, okay? So right there. And then, so like that, everything at the top shows. Let's talk digital marketing. Perfect. And there it is. And there it is. Amy, good morning. And there it is. There it is. Let's talk digital marketing. So when people join your live, they're going to know, right? They're not just sitting here looking at a stranger, right? I mean, you know, not looking at a just regular background, but they know it's me, right? Because my face is plastered all over my page, right? And then, you know, you have your title, so they know exactly what to expect with this live, okay? I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yay. Right. So now I don't want to hear you guys complaining. I just joined. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Neo. Right. I don't want you guys complaining about, oh my God, I don't want to do live, you know, faceless. Like I don't know. I don't want to show my face. Right. I don't want any excuses because you literally can go and create a background. And let me just show you if you want to go ahead and like from scratch, right? I'm just gonna go and type Instagram story, right? Because I use it so much, it's already there for me, right? Instagram story, okay? It gives you a bunch of templates, right? So if you want to use any of these templates, try not to use the videos. Obviously, you don't want to use the videos. So how about if I want to show my face but want a small title? How can we do that? Okay. So if you want to show your face, so this is what you're going to do. You can create, okay, let's just say I'm going to show my face, but I just want a background for the back. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, create one from scratch, right? And I want something pink, right? Yes, needs to be on YouTube. I would definitely watch over and over. Awesome. I will definitely get to that, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and do design again. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, leave it on templates, and I'm going to do pink because you guys already know pink. Okay. So I want something cutesy, but simple. Decline. I don't know you. But not too much, right? Because we just want it, we want to show our face, but we just want a background. This is very cute, but this is gonna take time. So maybe let me just go with this one. Let me see. Oh, this is cute too. See, guys, this is my problem, that I find one and then I want something else. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna show my face, right? But I just want like maybe the title, right? B, good morning. Kim, good morning. I'm just creating the faceless backgrounds so that people can start going live without showing their face. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to text, and remember, I'm gonna do the heading, and we're gonna do let's talk digital marketing. Okay, let me just update this to my fonts. Right here, make it smaller because we want to show our face, right? So make it very small. Black is fine, it stands out, but because I gotta be so extra, right? You want to keep it up here because you want all this space right here for you, for your face to show up. So I'll put it just about right here because I know all of this is gonna be covered, right? Let's tap and share. Yes, period, right? We want to keep all this empty here. I would even bring it down a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, let me see, I just want it to stand out a little bit, so I'm just gonna go to effects, do the outline again. Wait 1 second, it's asking me to verify that I'm still here. Please hold. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna go and select this one like I normally do, and then I want a color, and I want a color to kind of like match the background, so I'm just gonna scroll down. And you have everything. Let me just see if it shows me like the colorings here. So these are all the colors up here that this background has. So let me just check this pink. Nope. I just want this 1 second. Let's go back to effects and then right here and see the pink. Let me try the light pink. Look at the peach. I just want the words to stand out. Let me see the white. I don't like it. I think I'm gonna stick with like this pink. It looks nice. This one right here. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna download this image, and I'm gonna see if there's a way, and I'm gonna show you. Let me see, because my MacBook is connected to this phone. So I'm going to see if I can just add this. Thank you so much for my heart puff. I'm going to see if I can add this right now to the background. Okay. Save. Okay. So let me see if it's on my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and select like the green screen. Okay. It's not. But if you guys... I'm going to pause you guys. Oh, no, I don't want to pause you because I don't want it to come out like on the... I already have a plain one, but I'm going to show you. Let me just turn my camera off for you guys to see how I did that. Flip my camera. See, that's what happens. Okay, so then the Let's Talk Digital Marketing is going to be right above our heads. And then the background is going to come out very nicely. Very demure, very mindful. So that's exactly how it will show if you just want little words and if you just want the background. I almost want to like pause the live and go get that background for you guys to see. So time out so that I can go grab it. I'll be right back, okay? And go get that background for you guys to see. So time out so that I can go grab it. I'll be right back, okay? And go get that background for you guys to see. So time out so that I can go grab it. I'll be right back, okay? And go get that background for you guys to see. So time out so that I can go grab it. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I hope I didn't take that long. Okay, let me just change it. Okay, and there it is. Voila. Voila, right? There you go, right? Let's talk and you see how perfect it is. You see what I mean with the leaving this space up here, leaving it just completely blank, right? Because you're gonna see like my profile here, you're gonna see like the people that are on here, and then you're gonna see like my live goal right here. So it's like perfect. See what I mean? See, perfectly. With all that said, any questions? So perfect, right? And again, I've been able to do this by trial and error, okay? Oops, 1 second. Somebody's messaging me and I forgot that I actually start my day at 8:30. 1 second. Wait, how did you get it on the screen? So I saved it to my camera roll, right? And then when you go live, there's gonna be a settings, and you click on the settings and it's gonna say effects, and then you're gonna click on the green screen effect. And I want you to select, I'm gonna show you right here, tell you right now, there's going to be a green screen effect that has where is it? Because there's multiple effects, but I want to be able to tell you. There's going to be the green screen, and then there's going to be a square right in the middle with an arrow facing down. That is the one that I want you to use. I want to pull it up here because I'm going to pull it up here so that you guys know when you are going live, because again, there's so many green screens available, but I want to make sure that you guys use the right one. So if you just bear with me so that I can search it up here on Google, so that you guys know which one to pick. Please hold. Green screen options for TikTok. Okay, I think this picture, it's, I don't have the live feature on my phone, on my personal phone, but I'm going to turn the camera for you guys to see because I found the one that you need to use so that like that. Thank you so much for the follow. So like that, you can actually screenshot it and you know. And this is the same one, guys, that I use when I want to do faceless. So all you have to do if you want to do a faceless live, all you have to do is either flip the camera. So if I flip the camera, you guys won't see me anymore, right? You either flip the camera or you cover it. So now I'm gonna remove the green screen so that I can show you the one that you need. Okay, so this is the one that I use right there. So go ahead and screenshot it. This one right here. I'll just leave it on here for a little bit. I also use this one when I want to like be on the camera, but I want to use the sticker. But this is the one that I always use. This one right here. When you go into, right before you jump live, you're going to go on effects and you're going to go on green screen, select this one, and then you're going to, and it's literally going to pop up your camera roll, your images, and you're going to go ahead and select this one and then just add the image that you want to use. Okay, so now I'm going to click on it again. And then I'm going to add the one that I just created. And this is the one that I had earlier today. But I'm just going to, for the sake of this live, because for you guys to see, you know, the one I created. And then I'm going to flip my camera because I'm going to show my face. Perfect. Just screenshot. Which one? The sticker one? Did you get the sticker one or you want me to go back? Okay, I'm gonna select the sticker one also for you to see back, please. Okay. Let me just go back. effects. And this is the one that I use for sticker. Okay, this is the one that I use for sticker, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. I actually have it selected, and I'm just gonna do this, and all you have to do is make the image small and move it around your screen wherever you want it to sit. Okay, that's simple, guys. This one for the sticker, you select this. You will be in the middle wherever you want to be. This is you, of course, B, of course. That's what I'm here for, to teach you guys, right? And you just move it if you want it in the middle, if you want it at the top, right? If you want it here behind your monitor, you just move it around, okay? Christina, good morning. But now I'm going to go back to my green screen. I love it, guys. I love it. Now I'm going to go back to my regular one that I use, and I'm going to select my background, and then I am going to flip my camera because flip camera, right? Okay. Oh, my camera doesn't want to flip. Okay. Or am I flipping it too fast? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Good morning, B. Thank you so much for the follow again. And then you need to, either you need to be all up in, if you're all up in the camera, it's going to cover the words. I'm going to back up a little bit. This is how I normally do it when I want the wording at the top to actually show. So with all that said, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not going anywhere right now, right? But I really hope you guys enjoyed the live. I am definitely going to figure out how to save it, add it to my YouTube channel. And it's going to be very long, so I don't think I'm going to be able to post it into, but then maybe I'll just, let you guys know in my stories, hey, the tutorial is in my YouTube, so you guys can go pause it, whatever it is. But Claudia, good morning. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, City Girl. Good morning. Thank you. Let me applaud myself. Wait a second. Wait, where's my sound effects? Okay. Where is it? Okay. I'm here serving you guys. I'm going to be on till about 9:15. So please, if you have any questions, please ask away. I love coming out here and show. Thank you so much from my hand and heart. See, I'm letting my coffee melt. Niels, thank you so much for the follow. Please hold. I love coming out here and teaching you guys, because I don't care. Like, I don't need to gatekeep. I just want you guys to just get Bola, good morning. I want you guys to get out of your heads, right? Going live is a big part of your business, believe it or not. That is one piece that I was missing for the longest, okay? My content was good. I had no idea what I was missing. And then other creators were like, your content is good. You just need to go live. Danielle, thank you so much for the follow. How on Canva add dark screen? What do you mean like dark screen? Do you want like a black background? Is that what you want? Elaborate a little bit more. So sorry, guys, so that I know what you're talking about. I used to do my lives like face forward, no background. But then the thing is that a lot of people are nosy, and I and no bad intentions with me saying that, but just people are nosy. And when you have too much going on in the background, people don't pay attention to what you're saying, right? And I decided to start going live, but then to start adding backgrounds, because it's like people wanted to know, like, that's how my dog actually became a little popular. I almost want to sing that song, right? Because, Ivy was always like either trying to jump on top of me, and people were like, oh my God, so now I have to stop what I'm doing to show everyone. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, if I'm going live, I want to be able to teach you no, I don't. I think it's just, if I were to continue, then, my voice has never been the same since I got surgery. So, but anyways, like I was saying, I don't feel like I'm gatekeeping. Going live makes a big difference, right? That's where you build these connections. Okay, what do you mean the overlay to make the video darker? If that's what you mean, you would do it that same way. Okay, even on TikTok, like when you are getting ready to load your videos, or even on Canva, once your video is like already all set, that's what you would do. You would add a element square into your video, like on top of your video, and you would just cover the entire video, okay? And then you would change the transparency. You would do black, right? You would do black, and then you will let me show you guys really quickly, because maybe other people want to know the same thing. This is not going to take me long. The element, yeah. So I can do you want me to show you, or you're good? She gave, yes, I did, Bola. Odalisa, thank you. Thank you for telling them. Thank you for telling them, right? So let me just find a quick video that is already. Show, please. Okay. I don't know why you're not saying yes. Okay. Let me just find a video in Canva. I need to turn this off. And then if you are live and you want to like turn your background off, all you have to do is go to enhance, right? You want to go to effects, right? And then you want to select the same green screen. You just click on it so it turns it off. Okay, so now you see the background. So now I'm going to flip my camera because I'm going to show you, right? So I'm going to go to my settings to flip the camera. Okay, and we are back into Canva. Okay, so now I am going to go to, I'm going to type Instagram story again. And then I'm going to select a template that is an actual video. Ooh, coffee over here. But if you see anyone that has like a play, that's a video. And I see this one right here. See, this one right here is a video. So I'm going to select on it. And then obviously you're going to see more here. Something new, whatever. But I'm just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and select this one. I'm going to use this template. And let's just say that this is a video that I am actually going to post. Okay, I am going to go ahead and add whatever I need to add. The video is 90 seconds long, right? But I want an overlay on top of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to select elements. I am going to select the square, and I am going to put it right on top of the entire video. Okay. And I don't care about the words because again, this is just an overlay to make it darker. Okay. So now I'm going to change the color because you did say you wanted a dark color. So I am going to change it to black. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to update the transparency. And I'm going to make it maybe like a 35. Maybe like if you want it darker, you can, that's like a 42 right there. But we want to be able to see the text on screen. So I am going to do like 30. It's still darker, but you can still see. Thank you so much for the follow. See, and just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to play the video. And you're going to see it has the overlay on top of it. See? So just like that. Okay. So that's how you would do like an overlay on top of the video, is by doing the element, if that makes sense. Okay. Awesome. And if you want to, if you're a pinksy girl like me, you could do pink too. Okay. But since you are most welcome. But because you want a darker, then I would say stick to black. I don't know why black makes it like stand out more, but that's exactly how you would do it. So now I am going to turn my, go back. Now I want to add the background again. So now I'm going to go to enhance, right? And I'm just teaching you guys so that you know how you can turn it off and turn it back on in your live. It's not going to mess up with your live. And after I click the enhance button feature, I'm going to go to effects. I'm gonna select the one that I showed you guys, the green screen that I showed you, right? So now it's gonna ask me which background I wanna use, right? If I wanna use the one I created, if I wanna use the one, I did yesterday, right? Look at this one that I added to my story yesterday. If I wanna use this plain one, your camera roll is gonna come up. So it's like whichever you wanna use, but I'm gonna go with this one, and then I'm gonna flip my camera so that you guys can see my beautiful face. There you go. There you have it. I miss how you did that with, I was on the phone. You missed when I did. I'm gonna load this into my YouTube channel, Neo. So once just send me a DM to kind of like remember to remind me as a reminder. So like that, once it's loaded into my YouTube channel, you can like literally pause. You can see right from the beginning. You can see right from the beginning. It's just as a reminder, because as soon as I'm done with this live, I need to get ready for a meeting, okay, for work. So I'm gonna do it after my meeting is done, okay? So I don't want to forget anyone. So once it's loaded, I'm also gonna post about it in my. Thank you so much for the follow. Let me just close my laptop, and I am just gonna add myself a note. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, keep tapping that screen. I just need to add a note to myself to add the tutorial to YouTube, because guys, listen, I have a day and a half today, so I don't want to forget, okay? Add live to YouTube channel. This is going to be so cool that I'm going to add this to YouTube. Okay, I love it. Okay. Any other questions for me? I still have 10 minutes left, so please do ask away. If there is any other tutorials that you guys want me to bring out here for you, maybe once a week I'll do like a tutorial. I won't do it every day because that does take time, okay? And I like to prep for it. Like last night before I went to bed, I opened my computer. I kind of like set everything up so that I can show you, or maybe once a month I can do this because there's always going to be new people that have no idea. So that's nice. How can you add your live YouTube? So I was told, I didn't know this, but I was told that I can actually download my entire live. Good morning, Regina. I can download my entire live. So once it's downloaded, right, from my TikTok studio, then I can add it to YouTube. Okay, that's going to be a very long tutorial. It's going to be an hour and a half. Can you use one of your pictures to magic edit? I've never tried that. Because magic edit, yes, to edit the image, yes. Like if you want to erase something, I know people, like my friend uses it all the time, right? So if you want to like remove like the background, if you want to change your purse color, you can, in Magic Studios, the things that you could do is crazy. But that specific feature that I was using, it was to create an image for you. For that one, no, because it's creating an image for you, if that makes sense. But if you want to use like an image, like to, delete maybe the person that is next to you, you use a magic erase. If you want to, if you have a purse maybe that's hanging in your hand that it's purple and you want to change it to pink, you can do that as well. It would give you the options to kind of like shade out what you want it to be changed, and then kind of like type what you want it to replace, if that makes sense. Let's see here. And it can create image from your picture. No, to create image of your picture. No. I can actually play around with it, Chris, but for the feature I was using, it creates for you. It doesn't give me an option to kind of like upload an image, if that makes sense. It just gives you the options to type up what you want, okay? We made it to 20K, period. Can you make a logo using the magic on Canva? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All you have to do is kind of like, it's like the clear you are, like the more clear you are, the better the image is going to come out. Like say, hey, can you create a logo for me? I want it to be pink, and maybe say this. Tisha, good morning. How's it going? Like create a logo for me. Give it information. Give it as much information. I don't know how much you can type there. I kind of try to keep it very simple, but straight to the point, if that makes sense. And then see what it comes up with. Okay. Who is bothering me so early in the morning? Okay. Anything else? Yes, like ChatGPT, yes. But remember, guys, this is a Canva Pro feature. If you want to use like the magic edits, all of that, you have to have Canva Pro. If you don't have Canva Pro, you can't use any of these features. I've always had Canva Pro because of because that's just what I like. I don't know why, but it's like all the features I want to use, like even the fonts that I like using for my brands is a pro font. So it was just too, I don't want to be limited, if that makes sense. I want to be able to use everything I want and just be fine, if that makes sense. Okay. Anything else? How's the new year treating you? I know. How's it going, Tisha? Let me know if anyone has any questions. Sorry. I don't know. I have no idea who this is. Anyways, thank you so much for my heart puff. Any other questions for me? And like I said, right? If you guys ever, like, I like coming out here and teaching you, like I ask you what subjects do you want to talk about, let me know. Digital marketing, aka the new Forex. It is what it is. It is what it is. 21K loading, period. I like to come out here and serve you. If you're struggling with anything, we're not going to struggle. But like I was saying earlier, live is a big part of your business, because in this economy, people are not just going to throw $500 at you. Okay. You need to build that trust factor, and you're going to build that by showing up authentically you and kind of like answering people's questions right on the spot. Okay, like what is it that they're looking for? How can you serve them? You can tell them exactly how you're going to serve them, like how you use your live to kind of like teach them if they're struggling with anything, to give them the guidance, to explain to them what digital marketing is, to explain to them why out of all the courses out there, you decided to go with the course that you went with, and kind of like elaborate more. What is inside your course that is not inside any other courses? What have you learned with a specific course that you have? What high income skills have you learned? What other ways have you learned that you can start monetizing online? That's what you want to come out here and serve your people with, and talk about. Okay, they want to know what kind of success have you seen? Okay, and show them and be very raw about how it hasn't been easy, but you're still here because you see success. It's just a matter of time, for the breakthrough. Okay, I'm very open about the fact that I struggled a lot in the beginning of my journey, but it just took time and perseverance, and I kept pushing, and I kept telling myself this is just gonna work for me. It was a yes or yes. It was just a matter of time of when. Okay, but your business is to serve, and going live is a big part of it, as scary as it sounds. And I just showed you guys how to create backgrounds so you guys can stop it with the excuses and just go live and don't show your face. Okay, for me, it's more comfortable now going live because I can multitask. I can, pay attention to my computer, because I also do work a full-time job, and I can also, focus on my live. Multitasking. What do moms do best is multitask, and that's exactly what I do. So stop being afraid. Go out there, do it. I can guarantee you that your people are out there, just like I have my people that support me, that connect with me. You have your people as well. It's just a matter of time of, you talking about your story, you talking about why you started, where were you before you decided to start. Those are all things you need to think about, okay? And talk about them. You might think that people don't care, but I can guarantee you that there are people that are going to resonate with your story and say, oh my God, like, are you talking to me? So don't think you're going to be judged. Just tell your story, whatever. And I don't mean just say everything all in once. just share whatever you feel comfortable with. I only come out here and share what I have, you know, what I feel comfortable in sharing. So the same goes for you. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for me? And like I said, I really hope you guys enjoy the live. I really hope you guys learn. Like, I am so looking forward to see the backgrounds that you guys create. Get very creative, because one thing about lives is like people are very nosy. I said that already, right? So when you create a very attention grabbing background, people are going to stop. People are going to stop. They're going to want to know, what is this girl talking about? So you don't want to do too much in the background, but you want to do enough to allow them to kind of like stop and click into your live and say, what is this chick talking about? Okay, so don't forget that. But with all that said, thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. I need to start getting ready for my day, right? Because I have my meeting of the day at 9:30. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. And I will be, like I said today, I will be adding this live to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a fantabulous day. Bye. Thank you. Can't even hang up the live. I don't